All right. So this word is being spoken for each one. And if there is any person or place on this planet or group of people that you would like to have included, you can think of their name now, say it out loud, or type it into your post, but know that this word is also for them. Because that's something that I am recognizing right now is all. It is omnipresent. It is everywhere. There is not a spot where this life, this something is not. And so it is everywhere. And if it is anywhere, it is everywhere. And it is recognized right here and right now, right here, right now. And so this recognition absolutely extends to anywhere on this planet and everyone, whether on the planet or not. And so I am knowing that this something is an infinite mind, and the infinite mind knows only goodness. And it is the goodness to which there is no opposite. It is the all good. It is that primary substance from which everything is made. And everything that is made out of the same substance. So everything contains all of the material, all of the qualities that are present anywhere. So all of the qualities of the divine are present right where each one is. And each one is made of these qualities. And all that each one is, the physical body, but also the mental body and the emotional body, as well as the relationship body and environment body and circumstances and financial body. All of this is all made out of the exact same substance. It is not just physical matter. Physical matter is an extension of the something, but so is energy, and so is love, and so is connection, and so is the movement of everything. It is all made of this one substance, which is able to be anything and everything simultaneously, and it is. And so each one is made of this substance that is infinitely intelligent, capable of becoming anything and everything, and it is a wisdom that is available for each one to use to express more of the qualities of that which each one is. More love, more joy, more peace, more harmony. Each one is able to connect with all that is, and yet have a crystal clarity of that which needs to be consciously known each and every moment to express all the good that there is. And this good is omnipresent, and it is also personal, so that the personal good that each one desires comes from the same substance. In fact, even the desire for this greater good is from the same substance. And so all is available. And this universal presence, this life that is all, being all this and being the potential for expressing in infinite ways and in infinite variety, it has that ability and is that ability of clarity, of knowing exactly how to create something step by step so that harmony and order and balance and the greatest good of all exists in potential always, everywhere, for everyone. And so there is a ways and a means of expressing these divine qualities. And these ways and means are what each one is guided to do, to think, to say, to contemplate. And so each one having this possibility of infinite expression this divine potential for infinite creativity also has with it that divine guidance and wisdom as exactly what to select, what choice to make, what decision, and what actions to take that are clear, that are simple, and that create an easy life, a life of freedom, a life of grace, a life of inspiration and joy, a life of enjoying being that unique producer of expressing this life in a unique way. And each one is this unique distributor of this infinite potential. Each one is that unique selector out of this infinite potential for what can be, selecting something which is good and beautiful and true, and brings forth through them greater good in all ways and more of the qualities of that pure, loving spirit within. And so each one is using divine wisdom as a discernment of which of the wonderful ideas to select. And having that commitment to be a greater expression of love, to love one's life completely. Each one has that ability to choose that which is more loving of oneself and others, that which is more supportive, those choices that make life easier. And call it discipline. It is a commitment to loving oneself more, of taking better care of oneself, of making life easier, of putting the key ring on a doorknob so it can always be found, making life easier. And this infinite mind is knowing the way to make each one's life easier, so that that infinite inspiration of creativity that is desiring to joyously express through each one has a sane, intelligent, harmonious, easy, and free outlet through each one. Each one is willing to accept the fulfillment of that desire planted within from the divine. And each one is willing to cooperate and participate harmoniously. And all of the beliefs and the old habits and patterns and all of the unconsciously accepted personal rules of the way life has to be that interfere with this free creative expression of life, and any belief that anyone has that makes life harder or more difficult, all need for obstacles and effort and struggle and trouble and drama, is all by this word erased, evaporated, and vanished. Each one is free of the self-imposed stress that is not of God, that divine creator, that ease of being a universe and everything in it. That pattern is present within each one, and as simple and easily as the divine has created the entire universe, this is as simply and easily this same divine creator is creating each one's life and giving to each one the guidance, the wisdom, and the support, and the motivation, and the ideas, and the finances, and the energy, and the health, and the relationships, and the love, and the self-esteem, and all other things that are part of expressing this unique and glorious life as a human in a particular way, which is each one's unique perspective of this life. Each one belongs, each one is valuable, each one is necessary, each one is important and relevant. And this is recognized right now. And in this recognition, each one realizes that he or she has been created to be an outlet of all that is good and beautiful and true and nothing else. There is no other reason for anything to have to be any way other than the good, the beautiful, and the true, and expressing in perfect right order, divine right action, in intelligence, in balance, in harmony, in peace. This is the truth. And recognizing this truth now increases that sense of self-worth within each one and increases, therefore, the experience of grace and ease and value and support in living on this planet right now. Whatever anyone needs or requires, it is provided now. And each one cooperates and accepts that gift of divine support. This is good. Each one has a great, wonderful, creative, free life, living it joyously, happily, clearly, and easily. And as a result, is experiencing so much more of this great and wonderful life that it is far beyond anything anyone has ever experienced to date. And this is just the beginning of what each one shall experience of goodness to come. I am grateful that this is the truth. Good. And that there is an omnipotent law that takes this word at its speaking, completely accepting it and already creating it in fact, in form, in figure, in reality, in earth, in each one's experience right now. I am grateful that this is so, and so it is. And that's the way it is. All right, so